Unfortunately, he's not your VP, but unfortunately, he is still trying to come after your gun rights. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Katie Stone, and this is Stone's Second Sense. If you are new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, letting me know your thoughts down in the comments, and share this with a friend, because we don't gatekeep the Second Amendment here. Now, who, Katie, are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about Mr. I'm a hunter, Mr. I can out-trap shoot everyone in Congress. I can outshoot all of them. I'm talking about Mr. I believe in the Second Amendment, but that's right, Tim Walz, ladies and gentlemen. Walz to call special session on gun control. Propose assault weapons ban. Yeah, they don't even know what it is. It's a made-up term, but they're calling for it. Governor Tim Walz on Tuesday said he will call a special session for Minnesota lawmakers to vote on a package of gun control measures. Although passage seems unlikely, as it should because it's unconstitutional, in a closely divided legislature. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Walz, sure, he wants to call for gun control. He's got a lot of gun control passed through in his little state of Minnesota, but more passage seems unlikely. Now, what does Tim Walz have in his state? Well, let's take a look. You know good and well these gun control groups have it for us. Here's Minnesota, okay? Minnesota already has, this is from Everytown, right here, Everytown. They have background checks and or purchase permits. They already have concealed carry permit required. They have extreme risk laws, and they have no shoot first. They also have secure storage or child access prevention required. Now, Giffords gives them a B. Minnesota has a B rating. And the only things that Giffords says they can improve down here at the bottom are require a safe storage of firearms. Isn't that what Minnesota isn't that what Everytown just said they had? Whatever. They apparently need to pass gun industry accountability legislation and apparently an improve lost and stolen firearm reporting. Oh, and ban guns at polling places. So that's all they need to improve on per Giffords. At least that's right here on the list. Remember, Tim Walz, Kamala Harris bragged about all the great things Tim Walz did in his state, like this.
Tim is a hunter and a gun owner who believes, as the majority of gun owners do, that we need reasonable gun safety laws in America. So as governor, he expanded background checks and increased penalties for illegal firearm sales.
So, you see, Kamala was bragging about all the things he did in Minnesota, so you're saying Minnesota has great gun laws. So why would Tim Walz want to ban more guns? And why would he call a special session for an assault weapons ban? Well, let's just take a look at this right here. The special session will force Republicans to vote on gun control a little more than a year from a crucial midterm election when all 201 legislative seats will be on the ballot. Let me read that again. The special session will force Republicans to vote on gun control a little more than a year from a crucial midterm election when all 201 legislative seats will be on the ballot. That right there, that's it. I can read the rest of this article, but that is exactly right there what we're talking about. Tim Walz and the gun grabbers are using the emotional tie right here to the terrible, horrible tragedy that occurred last week. They're using that right now to using the emotion of people wanting something to change. They're using that emotion to try and get Republicans on the on record voting against gun control. They're trying to do it so that they can try and get less Republican seats. It's disgusting. It really is. They're using it as a political stunt because he knows it's not going to pass. We already saw that. And here, I'll show you right here, it's not going to pass. Republicans, led by Lisa DeMuth, and who are strongly aligned with gun rights movements. All right, so who are strongly aligned with gun rights movements? Republicans have 67 members in the House, while Democrats only have 66. So they know it's not going to pass, but they are pushing for it really hard so they can use emotions to get these Republicans to lose their seats, or at least the ones that are very pro gun rights. That's it. That right there is the entire point. There's something else I want to show you because I'm fed up. I'm really tired of over and over again we see gun grabbers and gun controllers pushing for this gun law or that gun law or more gun laws or ban this or ban that, when we know, I mean, Minnesota already has all of these laws on the book, and that didn't stop a deranged psycho from harming children. So why would one think that adding another law or another ban or another this or another that when it comes to gun control is going to stop a deranged psycho from harming innocents? One more thing.
We have to take the vote. We need to act on the wishes of Minnesotans and for the safety of our kids all across the state of Minnesota. I think Minnesotans are clear with us. They are in favor of a ban on assault weapons.
Are you? I want to know. If you live in Minnesota, are you in favor of a ban on so-called assault weapons? I want to know. I want to hear from you because we all know that right now Tim Walz is there and all these other gun grabbing and gun controllers, and their voices are loud. But I want to hear you. Are you? If you are from Minnesota, or if you have lived in Minnesota or currently living there or planning on moving there, are you pro an assault weapons ban? Do you want it? Let me know down in the comments and we'll let them continue.
And they're in favor of a ban on high-capacity magazine.
Oh, let me know on that one too. Are you also in favor of a ban on large capacity magazines? Now, large is typically anything over 10 rounds. So let me know. Are you in favor of this? We'll talk about it. But let's let her finish because this part is really, really frustrating. This part really, really grinds my gears. Listen up.
And it's time for us to love our children most and do our work.
Okay, did you hear that? She said it's time for us to love our children most. Now that tears me up every single time because it's basically them backhanding us and being like, well, you don't love your children or you love your firearms more. Let me make this big. I want you to see the full effect of how I feel about this, okay? You want to sit here and you want to say, well, it's time for us to love our children most. You're insinuating that we don't love our children because we support the Second Amendment, when you are entirely missing the point. Okay, what is the Second Amendment for? Tyranny. Yeah, I'm sure that's most of your response. But it's also, and mainly, for protection and defense. You say we need to love our children most, referring to over gun. Why in the world do you want to not defend your children and protect your children with guns? We do it with the president. We do it with all of our governors. Guarantee that person right there probably has security. We do it at our airports. We do it. There's so many places that we protect with guns. And yet you're saying that we need to love our children more than guns. And it's not that at all. It's loving our children enough to protect them with guns if it comes to it. But you guys are sitting here like, oh, well, if you just ban guns or you just ban this gun or you just ban that gun, that'll fix it. How many gun laws do you have on the books? It didn't fix it. We banned murder. Guess what? People are still murdering other people. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, I know these longer videos are... I'm still working on them, I promise. I'm trying really hard to adjust. I'm trying to adjust to the longer videos. I know it sounds like I'm rambling. That's how I personally feel, but I'm curious. Am I getting any better? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.